because I was raised like that. What's effective for you? I always told myself in this that yeah, there's some things that my father did do that I didn't appreciate, and I know that it was wrong. And I know that he knew he was just trying to put fear in me so I can give him that respect. But I told myself that when I get older, yeah, I want the respect for my son or for my daughter, but I don't want to put that kind of fear in them. Now, I want to put fear in them, but not the way my dad did. So that, well, I'll put some reverence with them. And that reverence is all about respect. So later on, when I can talk to them and they can understand, they'll say, okay, I see what my dad meant. And as they grow, they'll understand that. And then guess what? Then they start to honor you. Because why? Because at that time, you put purpose in them. And that's a saying says there's a time and a season for every purpose. At that time that you're giving it to your daughter or to your son or to your significant other or whoever it is, it may not be, that purpose may show up down the road. But it's happening now. The manifestation of what you said may not show up until 5, 10 years later. But it's happening now. You're saying it now. Or that seed is planted now. That manifestation won't happen until maybe a week or two after you talk to your spouse. Because why? Because it's there now. You've planted it, and it'll show up later. But you can't expect anything there for the most part if you don't put anything there. Yeah, so for some of us, like myself, there's prayer. But if you don't believe in that, if you're not putting anything there, nothing will come out. If you can't water a plant, if you can't put sunshine on the plant, don't expect it to grow. You gotta give. You gotta give it. So we're talking about this. We're talking about evaluations and truth, but I'm gonna really talk about the truths today again. Okay? And all your truths comes right here in what you feel right here. This is your belief system. Your belief system is, this is where you live. I keep reiterating that. Your feelings, your training set, thoughts, responses, all this come out of how you feel and then what you believe, because that's a preconception things that you have, that you develop, and you say, okay, this is where I am. My foundation comes from here. I believe that, and when that's crossed, then we're like, wait a minute. In your belief system, there are boundaries. There are values. There's some things there that you believe, and they're value to you. And I'm not saying that your belief system is null and void. There is value there. But how much of that value is the truth? That you can say, okay, it's objective, okay? When I'm dealing with someone else. And sometimes when we're dealing with ourselves and we get in that, I call it the funk. And we're talking to ourselves, and everything. No. We do the same thing to ourselves. And so if we're in that funk, how can we help someone else? And so if we're in that funk and we don't know that we're in that funk, we need somebody to tell us that we need to be a little bit open, okay? Because why? Because in this relationship, it takes two. There's two, father and son, mother and son, co-worker, my significant other. It takes two. So we got to, okay, wait a minute, okay? Let's both open up. Let's look at this thing, right? Ricardo, that's what you said, right? Let's both look at this thing. So your belief system are your feelings. And in your feelings, there's some personal truth, political truth, and there's the objective. What do you think personal truth, political truth, objective truth have in common other than truth?
They're all three eternal life.
Come on. Good answer. Good good answer. They're internalized into your feelings, and then that's where you get your feelings from. You're like, okay.